Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Washington Wizards are signing Saddiq Bey, who is going into his fifth year to a 3-year, $20 million deal. Saddiq Bey has actually had a really solid career so far. He was the 19th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, and in that 2020 NBA draft, he got selected to Detroit and had some solid years in Detroit. Eventually got moved to Atlanta in the 22-23 trade deadline and finished the last 25 games with Atlanta. And this season played 63 games with Atlanta before tearing his ACL. It's a little unfortunate for Saddiq Bey because he was having a great season. In my opinion, you'd be seeing Saddiq Bey make a lot more money than he is now. I mean, he's getting a 3-year, $20 million deal, which is a little bit over $6.5 million a year. And I don't think all of that money is guaranteed. I'm not sure, though. But this was someone who, before his ACL injury, 63 games played, 51 game starts, 33 minutes per game, averaged 14 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game. That type of basketball being played and shooting, 32% from three on 6 attempts per game is not going to get you $6.6 million a year. It's going to get you a lot more than that. It might get you near $10 million a year. Saddiq Bey was having a great season before getting injured, and I think why we're seeing him getting such a low contract is because of that ACL injury, and he's going to miss a little bit of the season. I mean, he's right now, if you look at the injury report, he's not expected back until December 1st. Obviously, that can go even deeper. Saddiq Bey could maybe be out until maybe end of December, beginning of January. I think it can go as far as that. Most likely, I think Saddiq Bey for this Washington Wizards team is most likely back for the start of December, and we'll see how that plays out. But I mean, at the same time, I still think this is a good addition for them, even if he misses the first month and a half, 2 months of the season, because Saddiq Bey was really showing some really good things before his injury. So I'm really excited to see what he'll do for this Wizards team. The Wizards have actually made some solid additions this offseason. I want to go over their additions and their subtractions, and kind of go over whether I think they've improved or not improved. It's kind of up in the air for me. I'm going to go over what they've done. So they traded away Deni Avdija. So that's one player they've lost. They've lost Deni Avdija. This is not official, but they're about to lose Tyus Jones. He's about to get traded. They waived Landry Shamet. Who else have they lost? They brought back Rashawn Holmes. Danilo Gallinari is not coming back. I don't think Mike Muscala is either. DeLon Wright signed with the Bucks. Am I missing anybody else? I don't think I'm missing anybody else. Sorry if I'm missing anybody else. But who have they brought in? They got Malcolm Brogdon from the Blazers in that Deni Avdija trade. They also drafted Alex Sarr. They have signed Jonas Valanciunas, and they have signed Saddiq Bey. So it's not, look, Washington was the 14th seed last year in the Eastern Conference. I think they have made some improvements, but are they taking a huge jump? No, not in my opinion. I think they have some solid pieces on their roster. This is a nice, young, solid team, in my opinion, who maybe could be a little bit better next year. If you look at their team, they don't have a terrible roster. It's not good, but in a weaker conference, in the Eastern Conference, I mean, maybe if they stay healthy, I'm just throwing this out there, maybe they could be a potential sneaky team to be a 10th seed. I don't know. I know that's a stretch, but there is some talent on their roster, unless they don't trade Kyle Kuzma. Look, there's a decent team around Kuzma and Jordan Poole. I just don't know how better they can be compared to last year. I mean, you have Jordan Poole, you have Kyle Kuzma, you have Malcolm Brogdon, Saddiq Bey, Jonas Valanciunas, Alex Sarr, Bayal Coulibaly. Who else am I missing on this roster? Marvin Bagley III, also Rashawn Holmes. So this isn't a bad roster, not at all. But if they were to stay healthy, maybe they could be a threat for the play-in, but I doubt so. I think most likely in the Eastern Conference, they're most likely probably the 13th in the area of probably the 14th or 13th seed, maybe at best the 12th seed in the Eastern Conference. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.